How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Shannon's Garage Australia YouTube channel. Alrighty, so firstly I want to apologise to everybody for not getting any content out over the last week or so. There's been a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. I've got the pups, I've also got the builders and roofers and solar panel guys and all that coming out to fix the damage from last October. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to really get up into the workshop and do anything. The reason for today's short little video is, as you can kind of see behind me, right there, there's an engine. Yes, finally, the 740IL engine has arrived from Melbourne. It's only taken a month and a half, but it is finally here, so I can start the tear down of the new motor, put some new gaskets in it, and get it in that 740 so I can start enjoying the damn thing. So let me turn the camera around. I'll give you a quick look at the motor, tell you what I'm going to do to it, and then, yeah, we'll head off, get some gaskets, get some parts, and get stuck into this thing this afternoon, hopefully. All right, well, look, don't mind the mess. I have torn a little bit off the engine already just to, have a good look at it. It is a 1994 M60 B40 motor out of a 740IL. It is 1 year older than what my car is, but it is a complete motor from front to back, minus the gearbox, of course. But it has great compression in all 8 cylinders at between 160 and 165 PSI. So we know there's no cylinder damage, unlike the motor in my vehicle. It does have a few of the usual oil leaks. It does need a sump gasket. I am also going to do the valve cover or rocket cover gaskets as well while I've got it off, and also the inlet manifold. I'm going to pull that off and do the gaskets in there as well. When I get back this afternoon after buying the parts, I am going to start the teardown of this thing. So anything that I don't necessarily need on this motor will come off. So full wiring loom, the remote reservoir for the oil filter, power steering reservoir, and then I will literally just go through the motor, tear off anything that I don't need before I give it a really good power wash, because it is absolutely filthy before we go putting it in the car. So yeah, as you can see, she's complete, including the K-frame or the subframe underneath. I won't be using that, so that will come off. It's got a power steering box and a lot of other bits and pieces that I won't need, because I'm going to use the ones off my motor because it's got lower kilometers. But yeah, there you have it, guys. 1.4 litre all alloy V8. Damn, I can't wait to get this in the car and start enjoying the 740. So look, let me duck off now. We're going to go get some parts from the city. Back in a couple of hours, and I will start the teardown process of this motor and start getting it ready. Alrighty, so like I said, I do have to head off. I'm going to get all the gaskets and all the bits and pieces that I need for this thing now, so that way when I get home, I can start unbolting all the unnecessary stuff that's on that engine and start the process of getting it sorted out and put in the new car. So yeah, look, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to duck off, grab what I need, and then I'll be back this afternoon.
3 hours later.
Alrighty, well, I am back in the workshop. That took a fair bit longer than what I thought it was going to. Had to drive all the way into Brisbane City to get the parts that I needed, and then quick stop off at Burson's, and again, it's super cheap. So yeah, long trip. I also pulled over and helped out a young kid with an E36 318i sedan. Mate, I know you're watching. Send me a DM and we'll get that car of yours all sorted out and get it back on the road and running properly. But now it's time to get started on this motor. So I'm going to grab the engine hoist out. We're going to chain it up, lift it off the ground, take the K-frame off, and start going over it. So yeah, let's put time lapse on and we'll get this thing going. Alrighty, so there you have it. One degreased and power washed M40 B60 V8 BMW motor. Now, not overly happy with the way that degreaser worked, or didn't work, I should say. There is still a fair heck of a lot of caked on stuff. So in the next episode, what I plan on doing is starting the episode off with a full degrease again. But this time I'll get in there with like a little bristle brush and I'll actually give it a really good clean. I might even take off a few of the accessories that are still bolted to the car as well. So I might take off the starter motor, alternator, you know, fan, whatever else I can get off it, so that way I can get right into the problem areas of the car and give it a really good cleanup. Because at the end of the day, the E38 that I've got looks immaculate. You know, the damn thing's got 90,000 Ks on it. The interior is brand new. The paintwork on it is absolutely schmick. The last thing I want to do is put a second-hand looking motor in it. You know, it'll just ruin the overall look of the car, and I don't want that for it. You know, this is going to be my daily drive, but it's also going to be the vehicle that I take to car shows and stuff like that. Try and get Shannon's Garage Australia out there a bit more. It'll be my flagship car, so to speak, until the E36 wide body's done. So this will be the car that I roll around in the car shows and have it slammed to the ground on those beautiful Brighton 20s. So I really do want this engine to look like it belongs in there and like it's new and all that kind of stuff. So I am really going to get stuck right into this thing and make sure that it looks the part, so it sits with the overall look of the car and yeah, just so it fits. So yeah, anyway, on the next episode, I will be taking the valve covers off this thing and resealing them. I'll also be taking the sump gasket and resealing that as well. While I've got the valve covers off, I'm thinking I might paint strip them, give them a fresh coat of aluminium silver heat paint, so that way they look mint underneath those black covers. And then, like I said before, it'll just fit in better with the overall look that I'm going for the E38 when it's done. So, yeah, look, I am going to end the episode there, guys. My kids are now home. So, you know, I've got to go and do the whole fatherly duties, make dinner and get the kids off to bed and all that kind of jazz, all the fun stuff in life. If you haven't already, go and check me out on Instagram, Shannon's Garage Australia. I do try and post there daily. As I said at the beginning of this video, there's a hell of a lot going on in the background at the moment. This is the reason why I haven't been able to do a hell of a lot of content creating for you guys. It's hard to do that when I've got builders and all that here, and they're asking 1,000,001 freaking questions on, you know, what color we want the roof, you know, what pitch do we want, what do we want to do with this? It's bloody annoying. The E36 is still a going concern, but I really do want to get this E38 on the road. Not retiring the Patrol, you know, I am still going to keep that. It is my tow rig, my four-wheel drive, my fun vehicle. The E38 is just going to be my daily drive, my little cruiser, something that I can just, you know, cruise around in and have a bit of fun. I'm going to put lowered springs in the front of it, slam it down a little bit. I'm going to cut those horrible, bloody big rear mufflers out of the thing and put some nice straight pipes in. Get that V8 burble, that V8 rumble, you know. Don't think I've actually heard a 4-litre with an exhaust on it yet. So it's going to be interesting to hear this thing and yeah, see how angry I can make it, I guess. But anyway, look, guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Go and check me out on Instagram, Shannon's Garage Australia. For all those that have actually been DMing me on Instagram about the puppies, they are 3 weeks old now. They are absolutely stunning little buggers they are. What I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll leave a little clip of the pups so you can have a bit of a look at them. If anybody's interested in buying one, they will be up for sale in about 5 to 6 weeks. So yeah, look, DM me on Instagram. We'll have a chat. And yeah, look, guys, that's the end. As always, stay cool.